currently at the base of Mount Baker here. Gonna go up the river valley. Tomorrow we'll be following it to mostly flat, surprisingly, even though we're gonna go deep into this valley. Kinsey and I are now cycling on the Cascade Trail. Should take us up into the mountain, keep us on the highway where it's busy. Well, the Cascade Trail didn't go very well. It was kind of like the Katy Trail for a while in Kansas, or Missouri, sorry. It's not in Kansas. But then it turned to crap, really rocky, and then all of a sudden there's water over the whole thing. And so we're gonna go back to the highway and try our luck there. Or Minkler Road, I think is what it's called. There's Kinsey's Head, and behind Kinsey's Head are some snow-capped mountains. So I was just thinking, I've never seen snow-capped mountains when I'm at 94 feet in elevation. Usually you see that at like 5,000 feet in Colorado from the Midwest. Skagit River here, really. Quite a big river for compared to rivers of the east. It's a pretty small watershed, but there's a lot of water flowing. It is the morning of day 9. Wow. And I found this cool little map here. This is Whidbey Island right here, which we biked across 2 days ago. Then yesterday we went from Deception Pass all the way through Burlington, Cedro Woolley, and then to Rosar, which is where we are now. Today, we'll see how far we get, but our goal is to get to Colonial Creek before we go up to Glacier, or what's it called? Cascades National Park. All right, it's day 9. I think it's day 9. Oh, it's 10. We don't know. But we had a rainy morning this morning. Woke up, went and took a shower. And then I walked out and it was raining. And I skedaddled on back to the campsite and put everything in the tent so it wouldn't get too much more wet. And we waited there for about an hour and then it finally let off. And I started biking. Only planned on going 18 miles because it's supposed to start raining again. Then the forecast switched, so we're going more than 18 miles. And it's pretty beautiful. We're on a side road to the Cascade Highway. I'm just trying to avoid the traffic on a section with a narrow shoulder. Yeah, it's pretty beautiful though. You got a nice tailwind, about 18 miles an hour it says on the forecast. It doesn't feel that much, but yeah, it's been good.
So far.
Skagit River here is pretty fast flowing. This is what, 2 days of food, potentially 3, looks like. Probably there's 2. Kinsey and I are about to start our ascent. God, I'm just showing it up ahead. First ascent of the day. It's a shorter day. We're just doing 11 miles, but we got like 2,000 feet of gain to go, so it'll take a while. Going in the tunnel. No. This is Kinsey and I's what is it called? Washington Pass carbo load. Kinsey and I's nighttime fire. Nighttime for us. Still like 2 hours till the sun sets. Only went 10 miles today, though there were about probably 1,400 feet of gain in those 10 miles or 11 miles. So a lot of gain per mile, really hilly. But we went down a couple hills too. But we only went 11 miles mostly because we've got 30 miles of uphill tomorrow going up to Washington Pass. And we didn't want to do 45 miles of uphill. So we just did 10 miles today. We're gonna rest and then probably do over 50 tomorrow with 34 of up. And then about 20 of down, at least coasting downhill. So yeah, we're enjoying it though. It's been a good rest day. We did laundry at the lake, washed them, and then dipped in for our joints. Kinsey dipped in more than me as per usual, and now we're just chilling, reading a book. We worked on last section's video. All right, this is mile 1 of our 32-mile ascent. We're feeling good, we're excited, mostly nervous though. Neither of us have ascended 32 miles of uphill before, especially not on a 100-pound bicycle. All right, currently we got 0.35 miles to go to the top of our first major climb. It's a little downhill down to Ross Lake. By no means it makes up for the uphill. And then we got a lot more uphill after this, but it's a little victory, one step at a time. But yeah, the start of this hill is really steep. Those grades continue on the next one. We might be hitching. Anyway, we'll see. Here's a fun little map. There's Marble Mount, which we rode through 2 days ago. Came from the Rockport Cascade Road. Came all the way up to New Alum Creek. Camped there, went to the visitor center. And then our next day, which was yesterday, we biked 11 miles up to Diablo Lake, Big Hill there. Big Hill here. Came down, camped at Colonial Creek just to warm us up for what we're doing right now, which is the big ascent. Apparently we've just gone there to there, but we got to get all the way up here to Washington Pass today. And this is a pretty steady grade here, but here it's steep and there it's steep. This is the fake pass, false pass. Still got 3 mile uphill. Currently on the last 2 miles of the Cascade Highway, at least the uphill portion of it. And we're beat, we're really beat. But we're gonna make it, so that's good. For a while I was joking about how you can always turn around, but 2 more miles to go. Washington Pass. We made it. Woo! It's the highway. We gotta go down. Next 38 miles are gonna be downhill. This was our campsite we already packed up. It was given to us by someone that had already paid for it. And then the water was broken and these lovely people over here gave us water.
Do you have that same thing?
This was our home for last night. Currently at Loop Pass. We definitely cycled up here, right, Kimsey? Did not take a bus up here. That didn't happen. And we're gonna bike back down. Some fresh snow up on that mountain right there, just probably a couple 100 feet above us. Hopefully this road isn't icy. Interesting sign here about a feud in this valley between cattlemen and sheepmen that ended in the slaughter of hundreds of sheep with clubs. Kind of a funny story, but sad. Interesting choice of display here.